Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Alan. I got this new handheld welder in from Seesii. I've never used one of these, so it's kind of interesting to try it out. Alright, this is what we got. This is the machine itself. It does plug in to a 110. Has the ground clamp on it. You push this back to set your rod inside. There's a power switch down here. And it says this adjusts the voltage right here. There's a little pair of welding goggles in there. A few rods. They look like 6010, 6011s. They say J422 on them. I'm not familiar with that. But they look like 6010, 6011s. And a chipping hammer was in there. Anyway, so the best I can tell, you pretty much just put it in there and go at it. Find where you need that voltage at. I've never used one, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna get set up on it and see what it'll do. All right, I've got it running here, but it's not running right. And I think it's because I can't get the heat up. It keeps flipping the breaker. But it's trying to run, but I'm really not getting hardly any penetration. That arc is jumping all over the place. All right, it's welding, but I keep flipping the breaker, and I don't think it's getting enough power to really sink in and burn right. I don't know. It's like every time I try to get it up hot enough, and this is only 11 gauge, it goes up to 5. 5 is flipping it almost instantly. 4, you can get a little ways. It's letting me go on 3, but it don't really seem hot enough. But it could be me. I mean, it's a little awkward in your hand trying to hold that thing. Ow, that magnet done got hot. But I'm gonna leave it down on 3 because that plate's gonna be good and hot. And see what it'll do there. All right, I gave up trying to run a bead with it. It's just not happening for me. I can't turn it all the way up and run, and it's just not working out for me. So I went ahead and decided to start tacking this grill together. This Santa Maria grill will be attached to that vertical you see in the background on the table. But it seems to be doing real good for this tacking. Right here I'm turning it all the way up because it was on 3 and it wasn't liking that very much. It was hard to strike an arc on it. But with it turned all the way up on 5, I can tack stuff with it. I just can't try to run the weld. It'll flip the breaker immediately. But for something like this, I think it would be great. And I'm sure if you spent some time with this thing, practicing getting it and learning how to run it right, you got the right breaker so they're not flipping, it'd probably come in real handy. For me, it isn't ideal on what I'm doing here because now I have to come in and clean these tacks where I normally don't have to. But it is getting it done. I'll be adding some on my pig pen soon. And I like to run the pipe frame with that and tack pig panel to it. I like tacking instead of tie wiring it to it just because those pigs are hard on it. And I think this will come in real handy for that. You can see there's a different cat down there. That white and black one got ate by a coyote. They all end up getting ate by a coyote eventually. This cord, I'm not sure how long an extension cord you can put on it. This one's only 6-7 feet. So I have to keep moving it a lot. That ground wire is kind of short. But you'll just have to experiment with that, see if it's losing power if you run a really long cord. Alright, I got this little grill body tacked up with it. And it done real good on that. Once I turned it all the way up. I can turn it up while I'm tacking. I can turn it all the way up. But if I'm trying to run a weld, then I can't turn it all the way up. It only wants maybe 3. And that's just not hot enough. But, so anyway, with the tacks, it did good. I think if you had a job that took a lot of tacking, maybe 1-inch stitch weld, something like that, it'd probably be good. Or even if you had a better breaker. That's only a 15-amp breaker I'm running in there. All my power is on the 220s, really. So if I change that breaker up to about a 30 or something, it'd probably run it then. But I'll have a link in the description box if you want to check it out. I think it would have a lot of use if you have small jobs that just require tacking and stuff like that. Tacking pig panel, the fence frame, stuff like that. I think it'd be great, especially on a long cord. I don't know how long a cord you could actually put on it. This one's kind of short. This one's only about 6 foot or so. So I had to keep moving it around. It's kind of worrisome on that short cord. But I think once you got used to it, you can get a whole lot of use out of it. Those rods are a little tricky. I'm not used to those rods. I did run a 60-13 on it, and it did pretty good. It's real light. It don't weigh anything. I think some practice, once you get used to having it in your hand like that instead of a normal lead, you probably get something out of it. I think it would run a bead if I had a better breaker over there, if I wasn't flipping it. I don't know how thick a metal you could actually weld with it now. But I'll have a link in the description box if you want to check it out. And I guess that'll pretty much do it on this one. I'm going to go ahead and get this grill finished up. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.